It is important to note that the Centre for Disease Control is now recommending wearing cloth face coverings in public settings where other social distancing measures are difficult to maintain. An example would be a grocery store or a pharmacy, especially in areas of significant community-based transmission. More information can be found on their website. This video is our take on how to make a face mask without a sewing machine and is a fun activity you can do with your children.
Okay, this is what you'll need to make a homemade mask out of fabric. If you don't have a normal surgical mask, you can create a template for it. This is what the template will eventually look like. To draw the template, you'll take a normal surgical mask. You'll then fold it in half and pull it apart. Line it up on a piece of paper, and then you're going to draw around it to make the template. It can be rough, it doesn't have to be exact. It'll end up being roughly 16 centimeters straight across, 9 centimeters lengthways this way, and then 10 centimeters straight across without the curves. Now, to cut out the material, you'll need to fold your material like so that the outside is on the inside, and then the same goes for the other piece of material. Place your template over the material so that the closed end is on the long curve. You can place your pin in like that and like that, and then cut along the edges around the template. Just has to be rough because you're going to sew along the edges anyways. Now we are going to sew the outside layer where there are openings. You can take a simple double stitch with a knot at the end. I start at the middle. It doesn't have to be too close, so I can continue with a running stitch. Doesn't have to be perfect because this is going to be on the inside. When you're done stitching the ends, it will look like this on the outside. When you turn it inside out, it will look like so. Right, fold it back so that it's inside out, and now we're going to stitch the elastics on. You can use any type of elastic band, even a piece of material that can stretch, where you're going to sew it on each end like this, and then at the other side like this. Once it's done, it'll look like that on the other side. Then just repeat it for all the other corners. Now, in order for us to sew an inner, which will be the part where your face is, so that you can fit the filter in, these are the next steps. So this is what it will look like after the elastics are sewn on. That will be the outside, and this is the inside. This will be the inner. Now we're going to turn the outside so that it's facing the outway like so, and take the inner so that the part you don't want to be touching your face will be facing over the outside like so. Reason why we're going to do that is so that we can turn it inside out to have this and this facing us. These sections will be secured because we won't be sewing any of the sides. Everything that will be sewn is the inner side edge to the outer side edge so that it can be flipped inside out. So every end has been sewn like so. The parts that are open in the middle sewn together. Now we will need to flip it inside out. Make sure that the elastics come out. So that will be your outside, and that will be your inner, and the inner slot where you can either put a coffee filter or any type of filter in between.
Please note that proper hand hygiene must be applied when using masks. We will share videos on how to put on and take off the mask, as well as how to clean the mask at a later stage.